some of the wrong things that men do with women, which is why these women take you for granted in your relationship or your marriage. The truth here remains that sometimes the reason why women take you for granted or play with you or toy with your emotions, it's because they have seen that no matter what they've done to you, you're going nowhere. You'll stick with them, you're never going to leave them. So that is why they take you for granted. No matter the kind of attitude they show you, that you're going to enjoy it, you're going to take it, which is why they take you for granted. Nobody takes what they are scared of losing for granted. That is the truth. So there are some behaviors you start showing your woman from the beginning of your relationship and your marriage. They will never take you for granted. They will forever disrespect you because you started what you shouldn't have started. Number one behavior, number one thing that a man is not supposed to do with a woman is being too nice. There is a difference between you treating your woman nicely and being too nice. When you're being too nice, it simply means you're too much of a nice guy. You are a yes man. You're scared of confronting issues. You allow your woman get away with some certain things that she's not supposed to get away with. Don't be too nice in as much as you're supposed to treat your woman right, but learn to draw the line. Learn to learn to establish boundaries. If you're not the type that knows how to establish boundaries, a woman will always trample on you. So being too nice and allow your woman get away with some things is not helping your relationship and it's not going to help you. Women want men who is able to man them, a man that can tell them to stop some certain things, a man that has that masculine energy, a man that can lead them in a relationship or a marriage. So if a woman is with you and she sees that, oh, this guy is too much of a nice guy, oh, he's afraid of confronting issues, he's scared of losing me, he doesn't even tell me when to stop, he doesn't know how to draw the line, that woman will always take you for granted. So this is one thing that men always do with women, especially when you allow love to shock you too much. If you make this mistake of being too nice in your relationship, a woman will always take you for granted. Number two is that you should not buy a woman's affection with money. Another reason why a woman will always take you for granted is when you buy her affection with money. For instance, you know that this woman doesn't love you, but because you love her so much, you desperately needed that woman in your life, you started showering her with gifts, you started giving her money even when she is not in need of those things. You give those things to her. That woman will start loving you because of those things you're giving to her. Remember that, mind you, she is not loving you, she's loving what you're doing for her. Any day that thing stops, any day you withdraw giving her those things, any day you withdraw from doing those things for her, you no longer shower her with those gifts, she's going to start seeing you differently. She's going to lose interest in you because this was not what she bargained for. You didn't allow her love you for you. You started buying her affection with gifts and money. You started showering her with a lot of gifts and money. So do not shower a woman with gift and money. Allow her, let the love flow from within. Let her love you naturally. If she's not loving you naturally, then let her go. Don't buy a woman's love with love, gift and affection, because a that's a one mistake that you make, that you ever regret for the rest of your life. Because any day this woman falls out of love for you, maybe when what you were giving her was not coming as before, or it was not even coming at all, it stopped coming, she will start behaving differently. And by then you try to tell her of how much you love her. Oh, I love you so much, why are you treating me like this? She will remind you that she never loved you, that you bought her over with gifts and money. So don't make that mistake. Lots of people who did it, they are regretting it today. Number three is that you hand your power over to her. You allow her lead you instead of you leading her. I've said this before and let me say it again. Women want men who will lead them. By the time you don't know how to create boundaries, you don't know how to make decisions and stand by it, you allow your woman to make all of your decisions, you allow her to control your life, that woman will not see you, she will not take you seriously. she will always take you for granted. So you see these things, don't do them with women in case you've not started. Don't make that mistake. A woman can manipulate you into doing them, but learn to draw the line. Be nice to your woman, but don't over be nice. Don't be too nice. Don't be too nice to the extent that you let her get away with some mistakes that she is doing, some things that that she shouldn't get away with. When your woman do some things to you, confront it immediately and don't let her get away with it. When you're being too nice, you're simply giving rooms for things that you will not be able to explain later, things that will affect you emotionally and otherwise. So don't give room for these things. Don't allow a woman get away with some things she's not supposed to get away with. Don't hand your whole power over to a woman, and don't buy your woman's love with affection. If a woman is loving you, let the love be genuine. You are loving her, she's loving you. Don't buy her over with love, with gifts and money. By the time you know how not to do these things, a woman will always be scared of losing you because she has seen you as a man who is able to man her, as someone she can love and respect. But if you fail to do these things, if you're doing these things that I just mentioned, it means you're giving room for disrespect.